Hello and welcome back to Fallout 76, and happy birthday Fallout 76. It's just past 6 years old, so yeah, happy birthday. So in this video we are going to be covering all things bow, so you'll be able to get your Hawkeye on, or if you're not into Hawkeye, get your Robin Hood on. So let's start this journey. We're going to start our journey at Foundation. Where is Foundation, you ask? Here's the general map. You want to go all the way down south, not quite into Shenandoah National Park, but if you start at the very bottom of the map, in the middle, just near this West Virginia sign, and just head on up. That green building there, that is Foundation. So you want to fast travel to the exterior of Foundation, and that will bring you here. When you can, run on up this slope. This is where Minerva occasionally pops up. Not here today. That's a Friday, so she's not here today. You want to run on up past everything, past the old drop box, keep on going, and head to one of these sunny bots. You want the one on the right hand side next to the sign. Offer to trade with this robot. Head over to notes, and there's everything bow that you want. There are two bows that you really want to be getting, depending on what you are thinking of doing. The two bows are the compound bow and the crossbow. They both have their uses, which we will go into. Let me just head on down to the workbench. So the crossbow and the compound bow come with different arrow and frame types. Compound bow, they call it arrows. Crossbow, they call it frame. But this is what you want. So let's have a look what is available and what we've bought on the crossbow. So, crossbow. Let me just bring up that one as if I'm going to think. So ignore the prefixes and the mods. We are looking at explosive today, and the reason being is which arrows, frame types explosive works with. So on this one we have the flaming frame. You can get the cryo flame. Doesn't really synergize that well with the explosive. Don't bother with that one. Explosive frame. I've done another video on this. Explosive plus explosive is a bit pointless. Just have one explosive on. Don't have both. Flaming frame. That on the crossbow works very well with explosions. It expands the field as such that the flame effect works on. So as long as you've got your grenadier, the explosive, and your demolition card, and the framing, very good. Plasma also works well with the explosion. Poison works okay with the explosion. Be careful of the flaming and the poison arrows with explosion. If the arrow catches you inside its explosion sphere, you will be burnt or poisoned to a crisp within a few seconds. Prime, that's just the usual prime effect. Once again, works okay with explosion. And standard frame works works well with explosion. But if you are buying frames, because they're quite expensive, you probably want to start off with flame, plasma, or poison. If you're going to be using it against robots, flame or plasma. So that is the crossbow. Frames. Also, sights. You will be offered glow sight or iron sight. Normally, glow sight is the one you go for on most weapons because it reduces your AP. As you see there, if I put glow sight on, AP gets worse. So iron sight is the sight that you want to go for when purchasing sights for the bows and arrows. So that is your crossbow. If you're a low health build, of course go for blooded, and if you're a full health build, stick on aristocrat. No need to go for anti-armor. You're not really going to be using this in boss fights unless you're a sucker for punishment. Plus there's a card you can use which we'll go to, I think it's called Bow Before Me, which you can use to add the anti-armor effect. So blooded or aristocrat. The other bow you can go for is this one, the compound bow. Same thing, I've got explosive on this one as well, and I've got iron sights on this one. Now with this one, it's slightly different. Once again, you don't want to be buying explosive arrow if you've got the explosive mod on there. So this is just basically if you've got the explosive mod on there like I have. Flaming arrows do not work with the explosive mod. So if you've got the flaming arrows, don't waste a 2-star mod and put explosive on it. You will not benefit from any additional effect. Flaming, not for the explosive. Plasma works fine, poison works fine. So yeah, that's those ones. And once again, you want iron sights again. One last little tidbit, why am I going for both the compound bow and the crossbow? That is because of compatibility with armor. If you have the crossbow, this will work with all armor types, be it body armor or power armor. Compound bows do not work whilst you're in power armor. Let's show you that. Let's dig some power armor out. So there I am holding the bow. Enter the power armor. Hope I don't get stuck outside my power armor for a minute. That'd be annoying to edit out. Nope, didn't get stuck. Now I go to draw my weapon. No weapon available. Compound bow, select. You cannot equip this while in power armor. Crossbow, you can, and that's why I have got compound bow and crossbow. So compound bow is your best choice outside of power armor, and crossbow is pretty much your only choice whilst in power armor. Let's climb back outside my power armor. The crossbow is slightly weaker. Compound bow is the strongest. So I have a plasma compound bow and a poison compound bow, and then I have the flaming crossbow and a plasma crossbow. So I've got the best of both worlds. And as I said, just be careful. If you're going to be using close-up targets, use your plasma. If not, if you're doing long away targets, use your poison and or flame, depending on what you wish. So I'm just going to load up the plasma. And remember, flaming arrows do not work with explosion. The best effect I probably have with the flaming arrows is last hit or whatever it's called. So basically the last hit has higher chance of damage, anything along those lines. So also the bow is a very stealthy weapon, but with all weapons that use explosion, it totally and utterly ruins the stealth. So if you want to be totally stealthy, use the flame arrow without explosion. That way you can pretty much stay nice and stealthy. If you don't care about stealth, use the explosive ones. So let's have a look at what today's challenges are. So we've already done the toilet paper. I've just done Invaders from Mars. And whilst doing Invaders from Mars, I killed a bunch of robots. Where did I get the toilet paper from, you ask? Well, while I was over in this camp, there are 2 toilets there. Nab the toilet paper, teddy bear. Someone else already got it, but there's usually a teddy bear sitting right there. And because I'm a really nice person, I put the toilet paper in there for someone else to nab at a later date. So let's go see if we can find a teddy bear. So let's go to a quick travel site, see if someone else. So the exterior of the Rusty Pick has a pink teddy bear just sitting there. Normally there is teddy bears everywhere, but as soon as the mission comes up for teddy bears, you can't find teddy bears for the love of money. But maybe someone's missed it. You never know. Seriously doubt it, but you never know. No, it's usually sitting just there. See if someone's been nice enough to shove it in the... no, but I will grab the loose screws. Thank you very much. So then, we have Beast of Burden. At the moment, I'm trying to get as... No one's attending Beast of Burden. No one likes Beast of Burden. Another place for teddy bears, not too far away. Camden Park. And if no one else has been here already, let's try the explosive or the poison bow. I think this is going to be the poison bow. Just do not get hit in your own splashback. Just like pub urinal rules. Beware of splashback. It's as deadly to you as everyone else around you. Nothing worth having in there. Right, the teddy bears are just over here if no one's already had them. Someone's swiped all the teddies. Right, so this is a little bit like the Gauss weapons. Fully pull back and let go to give it its full charge. Also, I started today off with 50 arrows. Now I've got 327. You ain't gonna have to worry about finding arrows. If anyone's after cores, there's usually a core in there. If anyone's after bullets, but I seriously doubt it. Bullets and the such like over here. Not sure if it's a teddy bear or Mr. Fuzzy. Mr. Fuzzy. Alright, and someone wants to fight. So remember, full load, let go. Careful when you're that close. You will just kill yourself. That cloud of poison is quite big when you've got explosion arm. Load up time's not too bad. And if any of you need any sticky tape to get glue, 2 rolls of it here. Especially if you're making lots of legendaries for yourself to scrap. They all seem to need glue. Right, there's probably other teddy bears around here. But yeah, as you see. Oh, yes, with arrows. So what we got? We've got bow before me, which is your 36% armor ignore. You got master archer, expert archer, and archer. going to get rid of Night Person for now, and I'm going to put on Concentrated Fire. Bows are very accurate weapons, so they work quite well for headshots. Let's have another place where we can get teddy bears. Now, there's a whole bunch of teddy bears if you want to go to what's it called? I can't do it from here. If you go to Atlantic City and go to Broadwalk, there's a theatre inside the aquarium. Loads of teddies in there. I can't be bothered with that right now. Let's go to the one place not many other people either know about or go to. Head on over to Fraternity Row. Not sure how many teddy bears I have to collect. If it's only one, shouldn't be too bad. And we're going to swap over to the Ultrasight arrow now. So that was the poison arrow. Let's pop on the Ultrasight. Let's do headshots. So remember, you have to fully charge. Headshots. Oh dear. Just check which bow I've got on. I don't want to have accidentally chosen the wrong bow. Oh! So this is the poison one. We were running plasma before. We're on poison now, so be careful. This is particularly good if you are doing the meditation event over here. You can just camp out on top of a building and poison arrow or flame arrow, depending on your choice, and the splash damage works brilliantly. In one of these, there's usually a teddy bear reading a newspaper. So, yep, there you go, stuffed grizzly. Thank you very much. Oh, and he just leaves the teddy bear. So, I've got to get 3 teddy bears, Jesus. Yeah, bad enough getting a 1. There's plenty of teddy bears around. Be good if I can get a crowd of them. There's usually a whole bunch in here. There you go. Splash damage over. Right, let's just shoot at their feet. There you go. Back to plasma so I don't kill myself. Yep. Just make sure you do a little jump. There's a glitch on it. I think we got them all. So that is the annoying thing with bows. If you get staggered, you have to stop and reload again. And you've got to keep remembering to make sure you're loaded before you actually do it. So this has been the compound bow. This is the strongest bow. Check there's nothing. More bog roll in here if you need it. And some caps if you need them. All other bits and bobs, so if you ever need to get canned dog food or bandanas and all that type of stuff. Check the tents for goodies. Red bandanas, blue bandanas, green bandanas, they're all here. And some ammo as well. So let's have a look at crossbows. Now these work differently. These are already loaded like a normal gun. You shoot and then it reloads like a normal gun. So this is for those players that don't like the Gauss shotgun effect. We're going to get the lead of the pack. Don't know if it's just me, but I hate this character's voice. Just goes through me. Right, see if there's any teddy bears in this place, or has it been stripped out already? Right, prepare for the voice I absolutely hate. There he goes. Goes straight through me.
Forest Watch has spotted multiple packs, but the Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. We need to find and kill that Alpha Wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller packs and draw out that Alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big Alpha is a heap of trouble.
Now, dogs, wolves, etc. They're quite weak against fire. Excuse me while I have a drink. My voice is going. Oh. Oof, that was a bit loud. I've got none left. There's usually some teddy bears over here. Told you, didn't I? Soon as teddy bears are on the list. So as I said, that is more conventional. The reload's a bit faster as well. So you lose a little bit of strength or power on the crossbow, but you gain it back for usability. You ain't got no teddies up here with you, mate. You got a doll and you've got a giddy up. You don't have a teddy bear. Well, what use are you, 21? Have we got time to do the wolves? Wolf. Nah, let's not bother with the wolves. It's all the way down over there in here. Up there. There's a few more teddy bear places to look around, but that gives you the idea. Right, let's go. Oh, I don't know if you can cripple with the bow and arrow. Is there a crippling card on the bow and arrow? Let's have a look-see. Take it all the way to the end. I don't actually know if there's a card that cripples with bows. Shotgun, rifles, heavy guns, yes. But is there a card one? Not in there. I suppose you could always put the crippling card mod on your bow if you wish. But I've got explosive. There's the one for the pistol. Not seeing it. Unless it's the same card as rifles. There's the one for the friendly fire. That works with fire arrows. If anyone knows if there's a crippling card for bows and arrows, leave a comment, let everyone else know. Let's take on something a little bit more powerful. Let's pop over to Grafton Dam and take out some super muties. Just to give you an idea of power and how it goes. We're going to do crossbow versus compound bow. plasma. Well, let's do the crossbow plasma first. Going to turn off concentrated fire. Pop back on magazine finder. Right, here's our first target. So remember to fully charge up. So that took everything to the M. Just let adrenaline die down. Right, so this you don't have to hold. So that took halfway. So let's do poison versus flame. Now poison does more damage but over a longer time. See? So we'll do an insta kill. Let's try that again. Boom. And given a few seconds they die. And then let's have a look at crossbow. Let's just gather some stuff to sell. Oopsie. Forgot, you don't have to charge it up. So same thing. One shot and eventually they die. And let's pick some stuff up there. Let's just look to see if there's any teddy bears in here. Once again, be very careful when shooting inside, or another plasma core if you want one. Because believe me, if one arrow can take out a super mutie, it can take out a human with virtually no health left. Scrap some junk, make some room. Grab that teddy bear, back off, and let the super mutie have it with some flame. Now, if you are going to use a flame bow and arrow inside, make sure you get yourself a spare bit of armor. So this one was a 90% reduced weight, so I can just carry it around, and I've got fire resistance on it. But the main thing is I put asbestos lining, and what does that do for you? Watch you watch. Well, it protected me from the first one. Maybe not the next one, eh? Right. Whatever. We've dropped a bunch of junk and a teddy bear for someone. That's okay. I'll live with that. Right. Let's head back down to Camp 1. Oh, I don't know if you can hear it, but I think there's some fireworks going off in the background. That's the pop 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 noise you can hear in the microphone. At least I hope it's fireworks and not something in the house. Okay, I think we've pretty much covered everything that is bow related. Apart from the bow crippling card, which if someone can leave a note or something, if there is a bow crippling card. I've been going on now for about half an hour. If there's anything I've forgotten, please put it in the notes, and I'll put it in the next video I do. So yeah, if you've liked this video and you've liked me whittling on about bows for the last half an hour, please hit a like. If you want more of my stuff, I do about a video a week, one every week or every 2 weeks or so. It's a little bit up in the air at the moment with the build videos all on standby until the December update. But if you've liked my video, please stick a like. If you want to subscribe and know when I do more stuff, hit the subscribe button. If you want to watch any more of my videos, just go over to my channel. There's quite a few on there. Well, if you've watched to the end, thank you very much, and we will see you in the next one, and goodbye for now.